Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Next game up, mugshots.
Seems they've been scaring checkout ladies at the mini market again. Remember, only one of these guys is telling the truth. The other three are lying. Stop, brace yourselves. Noseless Calhoun.
Verity? I'm innocent. I've been busy mule shopping. You know, a mule's a cross between a horse and a donkey.
Do you smell a rat, even if Noseless can't? Are mules really a cross between a horse and a donkey? Next up, races. Let's move on to Candy Lemon.
I'd catch my death at a dusty old library. I was at the planetarium. I saw the red planet, Venus.
Is Venus the red planet, or... Now it's Axel Schmidt's turn to squeal. That's because he designed the tires.
Verity? I am innocent of these charges. Yesterday, I was at an antique store buying a set of 18th century contact lenses.
Were contact lenses invented in the 18th century? Finally, there's Edgardo Polonia, the Petunia's manager.
It wasn't me, Verity. I was caught up in trade talks yesterday. My neck's still stiff from using the telephone all day. You know, that thing invented by Edison?
Is Polonia full of Bologna? You tell me. Did Edison invent the telephone? Figured each criminal all but confessed. Did you spot the mistakes?
I'd catch my death at a dusty old library. I was at the planetarium. I saw the red planet, Venus.
Seems like Candy's in a different solar system. The red planet is Mars, not Venus.
Contact lenses were invented in the 18th century.
Poor Axel. I could see right through him. Contact lenses weren't invented until the 20th century.
The telephone? You know, that thing invented by Edison?
I hope he's still got that phone, because he's gonna have to use it to call his lawyer. Edison didn't invent the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell did.
You know, a mule's a cross between a horse and a donkey.
Noseless comes out smelling like a rose. He's innocent, because mules are a cross between a horse and a donkey. Now that this...
That was cool. Let's play another. Next game on the way. Dirty Pictures. Nice work! Let's play another one. Watch your bags. Coming through, coming through. Stand by for Lens McCracken.
So, there you are. Thought you'd never show. My name's McCracken. Lens McCracken. Ace Photo Snoop. I photograph crime scenes. Some people say I'm good. Real good. Then again, some others, a lot more others, say I'm bad. Extremely bad. You see, I take pictures. Then, I apply my considerable reasoning expertise using said pictures to solve the crime. You think you can help? Everything about that night was as normal as any other night, except nothing was normal at all. And all the fish in Lake Schmindel were dead. I call it the case of the dead fishes case. Here's the first photo, zoomed in way too close. Hey, wake up. I don't want none of you getting tired after only one clue. We got a long way to go. Hey, you guys gotta pay attention here. You're already on thin ice. Look at the photo. Got it yet? Well, you're lucky, because I don't get it either. Oh, man, this is the last straw. I feel like I'm sucking air here. If I gotta tell you to look at these clues one more time. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bent out of shape. Let's take a look at all of them together. Well, there you have it. At least I hope you do, because I certainly don't. Wait a minute. Don't leave. There is one more thing we could try. My faithful darkroom computer, the Solutionator. So, here's the first close-up. Did you figure it out? A bike tire. Yes. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Now let's investigate this, thingy. You excited yet? My toes are curled. Holy cow, it's an ice skate. I'm thinking whatever this crime is, it's against the law. Okay, here's the last photo clue. A straw. Well, that breaks the camel's back. Which, by the way, is also against the law. And now we finally know what happened, don't we? Octavia Podiatrisk, the Slovian ice skating Olympic champion, was practicing figure eights down on Old Lake Schmindel when summer suddenly approached, causing the ice to melt and sending her into the warming water. Just then, a paperboy riding a bike on his delivery route saw the flailing Podiatrisk, and although unable to swim, he used the straw from the soda he was drinking to suck the lake dry enough for the skater to walk out, while unfortunately doing away with all the life-giving water the fishes needed to live. The paperboy, embarrassed by his inability to swim, ran away, never to admit his courageous act, and so we crack another case. Wide open. Perhaps next time you'll pay closer attention so that one day you'll be as good as Lens McCracken. Photos, Snoop.
Next game coming up. Gate quality under control. Here we are.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Here We Are! As we follow the adventures of two lost ears trying to find their place in the world. So, here we go!
Hey, you!
What?
Listen to this!
Like I have any choice. What's that?
I'm tap dancing!
But you don't have feet.
Yo! Thanks a lot!
Ready to play?
I'm all ear!
First clue.
A very careless woodpecker.
No!
Let me hear it again. It's a man breaking a board with his head.
No! It's a man hitting his thumb with a hammer.
As if I didn't know.
So, where are we? Next clue. Next clue. What is this?
Call me a moron,
Moron.
but I'd say that's a man winning a prize.
Correct.
Hit me again. No! Hit me with the next clue.
Okay, last clue. What is this?
Oh, that is so obvious.
Yeah? What is it?
Sewing machine.
It's not a sewing machine, it's a film projector. And we are at...
Sight. And I think they're building a haunted house.
Why?
Because that's a construction worker's ghost. And he's coming this way.
That concludes today's episode of Here We Are! And we are out of here!
Next game coming up. Game cartridge loading. Check. Ugh, revolting slob.
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Observe. Hello, revolting slob. I'd like to teach the viewers a few new words. My goodness, are you eating packing material? Let's take a closer look. What? You are. You're eating styrofoam.
Taste good.
Now, audience, please don't try this at home. Okay, is what the revolting slob eating A, indiscernible, B, indigestible, or C, indistinguishable? The answer is B, indigestible, meaning impossible to digest or tough on the tummy. Well, revolting slob, perhaps you should put those away. They're not good for you.
Yes, they are.
I don't think so. Now, the revolting slob thinks styrofoam is good for you. Is he A, inaccurate, B, incapable, or C, inspirational? The correct answer is A, inaccurate, which means wrong, wrong, wrong. Those styrofoam pieces are terribly bad for you.
More!
Really, revolting slob, you've got to believe me. Those things are nasty.
No, they're not. No.
Yes?
They're not.
You're so insistent. Audience, when the revolting slob gets like this, is he being A, adequate, B, adamant, or C, atomized? Bless you. The correct answer is adamant, which means stubborn as a mule.
No!
I rest my case. Shall we review? The revolting slob is eating styrofoam bits which are completely indigestible.
Good for you.
He says they are good for you, which is inaccurate.
Good for you.
The revolting slob is adamant that styrofoam is good for you. And that's all for today. Thank you, revolting slob. Oh, and by the way, atomize means to be reduced to tiny particles. No slobs were hurt in the filming of this show.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming
It's time to play 10 Seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. Well, all the kids know this one. It's Ring Around the Rosie. Next one. Did you get it? It's 7th inning stretch. What's next? Better concentrate, cause it's mind over matter. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. The answer is rock bottom. Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
That was cool. Let's play another.
Hey guys, check it out. Here's Paige and Sage. They're like identical twins, and they even look alike. Anyway, even though they like totally look alike, if you totally scoot up to the screen real close, you'll see 10 differences on each side of the picture. Today, they're in the kitchen. Think you can find the differences? Awesome. You got 60 seconds.
So clueless.
How'd you do? Okay, like here are the grody facts. Fridges, totally different. Sage has a toaster, and Paige has a toaster oven. Sage has a plant on her windowsill, and Paige has a boot. Duh. One's eating cereal, and the other's eating fish. Attractive. The pictures on the fridge? Different. And so are the tablecloths. Sage has a cat, and Paige has a dog. The cereal boxes are different, and Paige is wearing slippers while her twin has on sneakers. And her cabinet door is open. Guy, did you get all 10? Yes? No? No matter. We'll do it again. For sure. So, until whenever, ciao!
Cool. Let's play another. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, closer, closer. The riddle is, what has 18 feet and catches flies? What has 18 feet and catches flies? What has 18 feet and catches flies? And the answer is a baseball team. Very clever. So then, what has 3 feet that catches flies? Give up? A yardstick with a glove. Maybe it's best if I go quickly.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Next game coming up. Word shake. Word shake.
Hello, bonjour! I'm very excited today! We're going to be mixing up some word shakes. It's a little tricky because I have a strong French accent, so listen carefully. Okay, what word do you get when you mix no with the word see? Think about it. No and see. We put them in the pot, we throw them in the air, and then we mix them together. It's a word for when people don't respect your privacy. Let's mix them together. What do we get? No see. No see. You see? No see. Come on now. We are on a roll. Let's get ready for the next clue. What do you get when you take the word speck and mix it with the word tackle? It's not so hard. You put them in the pot and mix them up. Now look carefully. Speck and tackle is a big type event like the World Series. Do you see it now? Let's mix them together and we get spectacle! Spectacle! Oh, that is so good! I make myself laugh so much. But wait, I have another one for you. Listen carefully because this one is a little tricky. Take a shell and the letter O. A shell and the letter O. We put them in the pot. Thank you. And we mix them up together. And what do we get? Shell O. It's not so deep, this clue. You get it now? Mix them together and we get... Shallow! Shallow! It's so funny when you put them together. What do you mean you don't think it's funny? Yes, it is. And now, la pièce de résistance. This one may make you a little sleepy, but I think it is worth it. Take an I, the word burn, and then add any nation, like the United States, for example. Thank you. Throw them around in the pot, and what do you have? An I, burn, and nation. It's what a big bear does in the winter. I, burn, nation. Mix them together, and what do you get? I'm a nation! I'm a nation! You get it now? Oh, yeah, I'm so funny! I am too much funny for one show, I think! Merci beaucoup! Au revoir!
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
The revolting slob is adamant that styrofoam is good for you. And that's all for today.
The telephone? You know, that thing invented by Edison?
Edison didn't invent the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell did.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.